All right, guys. So we got a pretty awesome product from Voraliq. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but a pretty awesome product here that we're going to be utilizing. So my wife has had a really cool instance with a run-in, I'd like to say. And that run-in has left us with some scratches on the side of her vehicle. So we want to make sure that we are protecting it at all costs. So I've got this cleaned up here. We're going to be applying these pins here to it. So you do get a couple of them in a package. There is like a pure black, a matte black, and a bunch of different kinds. So I want to just encourage you to make sure you're choosing the right one that fits your need as well. This is going to be the pure black side of things we're looking at here. So they have 3 individual pins that you're going to be working with, and this is the auto paint pin. So let's go ahead and open it up, and you can see what we're working with. So we can get into this. Let's set it here. Just like that. So a couple cool things about these pins is there is 2 different application options. You do have, so you want to shake for 30 seconds. Go ahead and get a good shake here. All right. Hopefully you're counting. So 2 different options here with regards to it. You have the actual pin itself, and then you have the actual, like a larger piece, which you can use. We're going to be using that, I think, here and here, 2 different sections. I need to make sure I'm using that on. So a little extra shake. Now, it all has to do with how you actually twist the cap. So when you go one direction, you're going to notice that you have a brush, kind of like putting on fingernail polish. And then when you go the other direction, you have the option for your pen paint cap as well, which we'll get to that in just a minute. So there is 2 options with regards to it that you can utilize, and those options make it super nice and easy to be able to work with. So it says, please shake the bottle for more than 20 seconds before using and mixing well the paint pen. Screw the lid by turning off counterclockwise and use the brush to paint. So that is the option with regards to it. It says, before using, please remove any oil, wax, or car paint. If there's rust, remove with a fine sandpaper. Using, please screw the bottle cap tight to avoid any issues. So keep it away from a fire source and all that good stuff. So let me go ahead and get something to get this finalized, and we're going to put some paint on. All right, so I went ahead and I kind of buffed out, went ahead and sandpapered right here to try to get everything down, knocked it down. I shook this up for a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and see what we're working with here. Again, the pure black, you're going to notice it come out pretty well. So I'm going to start on the lighter side of it. And just a nice, even coat. Very gentle, even coat here. You already see that covered up without any problems. Less is more here, guys. Less is more. So you're just trying to fill in the area that you have. Less is more with regards to it. So you can already see no issues right there. And it dries unbelievably quick too. Not running any issues with that. Very easy to use, very easy to apply. Just on the areas where you need it to. And look at that. I don't know about you. Already looks better. You're going to have a hard time seeing this from anywhere. Just like that. I think the key to it all was definitely to make sure you take down any of the rust spots. So it's got to be able to adhere to it. So that is a key. You don't want to be doing this where it can't adhere to the spot. So making sure that we're able to do that. And really at the end of the day, this is just truly protecting from rust and any other issues. You kind of get this nice covered up here. And we're going to be just like new here in just a second. I like to let it dry. Which we'll do. Look at that, cover that whole spot up. Perfect match black paint. Now you can come back with a second coat. You can also come back and like wet sand it and buff it. Try to get down any high spots or low spots, just to kind of blend it in. You can do that too. It doesn't require it. Doesn't require it. Again, super simple to use. Look, we're already covered up now. Let me finish this spot up here. Kind of dabble in it a little bit. And there you have it. Already protecting the paint. No concerns whatsoever. Easy peasy. As it dries, it'll dry in darker to fit, which is perfect too. That's kind of what you want. Obviously, it's like painting anything. It's going to look a little different up front. It's pretty normal. But this is going to be the perfect color and the perfect match for what we are working with. Making it super, super easy. And at the end of the day, we're good to go. Look how easy it is. Guys, Voraliq sent us this product out. And this might not be the way that you do it. This is the way they show it can be done with the auto pen, paint pen. You might want to update this. And again, I'm going to look to wet sand this and come back at the end. But as you can tell from where you're at, I've already covered it up. I mean, it's going to be hard to spot this from far away. And then I'll come in, I'll buff it out. I'll wet sand it maybe a little bit down and then reapply wherever so I can get it nice and flat, which will be kind of perfect at the end of the day. Not a step that you have to do. That's the key here. They made it easy. You don't have to do any of this. This perfect pen is going to be good. You're ready to go. Once this dries up, it's ready to go. But just make sure that you've removed any of the rust spots before to make it super simple and easy to set up. And just like that, we are already dry. Super quick. Look how, and it is drying down really, really well here, which I love that. So guys, this is about Voraliq Auto Pen, and definitely check it out.